16 of the top Madden players entered the Ultimate League looking to make names for themselves, get some glory, and cash some checks. In the Legends Conference, 2 players quickly clawed their way to the top. West Covina, California's Problem, and Washington, D.C.'s Dreamy.
Wins the division, and he's gonna get a first-round bye.
Now 6 Legends players are headed to the playoffs, but losing records mean previous contenders Chaos and TWEEZ are leaving LA with no California love. In the Elite Conference, favorites faltered, while the 16th seed racked up 4 straight W's to start the season.
When he plays and he's on his A game, it's really, really tough to stop him.
The Elite Conference standards are in heavy flux, and time is running out for some of our players. Playing smart John Madden football has never been more important than it is right here. And right now is the time to secure the W's and wet your beak on the richest prize pool in Madden history.
Let's go. Got the game on lock. Need my money on time. Tick tock. Stay rising, don't stop. It's a nice view from the top. View from the top. It's a nice view from the top. Stay rising, don't stop. It's a nice view from the top.
16 players may have started this journey, but only 4 will head to the Madden Ball. Which 4 of these guys it's gonna be is still very much up in the air. The playoff picture in the Legends Conference may be locked.
Come on!
But over in the Elite Conference, the market for clutch plays and last-minute heroics is really heating up.
You gotta have some consistency to not only make the playoffs, but also have the seeding that you want.
We're just past the halfway point, and the 8 players in the Elite Conference are fighting for postseason positioning. Each of them dreaming, grinding, believing that they can get that $100,000 payday for winning this entire thing.
Describe to us who Spot Me the person is.
Spot Me the person is first off, I'm a family man. I have my wife Holly and my son Reed. Secondly, I'm a credit analyst at a bank, so I have a full-time job outside of Madden, and a Madden addict. So that's kind of who I am.
And Prodigy, Noble Prodigy, who's over there in the other seat playing Spot Me, please.
He's rocking it right now, but he
Speaking
throws
of
up
Spot
back.
Me, oh, you better not spot him any points.
There's Jabril Peppers. Can he outrun Henry?
This is close. He's on his horse.
Oh, and Henry cuts him down at the 19. Throws it to the corner. Ingram laid out and got a touchdown. Maybe the catch of the season thus far.
My offense is definitely my strongest part of my game. I play very up-tempo.
Can't give up the long one.
Certain players just play for you.
Play action. Good pocket. There's the deep throw. He's behind us. There's Jackson.
Whoa!
What do you do? What do you do? He's going to take as much time as he can.
No!
So lucky. Thank you. Thank you, Lord.
And Herschel Walker will walk in, and you got to go for 2.
If the playoffs started right now, this is how it would look. But we're not quite there yet. The first-round byes are still very much in play, and so is that crucial last spot for the playoffs. Our underdog Blocky started off like a beast who had his back against the wall. But with his last 2 losses, his momentum is looking totally derailed. In his next game against Stevie J, he's got to turn things around and reverse this downward trend.
Let's go.
It's officially official. Blocky's dream run has come crashing back down to earth. At the same time, young Kiv has seen the blood in the water and left no doubt he realizes that sole position at the top of the standings is within his reach.
Ouch!
Skimbo getting his mojo back is scary for the entire field. But But once he started out 0-2, I think everybody had a feeling like, okay, we got a shot at this. But the better he gets, the more locked in and dialed in he gets, the worse it's going to be for everybody else, because there is a gap.
I started playing Madden when I got in college, you know, and there was a lot of trash talking going on in the dorm rooms. They would say how good they are at Madden. I'm like, yo, you know, let me play, and then I'd get my butt whooped, and I hated it. And then I'd sneak into the dorm rooms. I would play till like 4 or 5 in the morning while they were asleep, just so I could beat them. My drive to beat them was so great. And then after that, I just kept wanting to get better at the game, and then the next thing I know, I'm here. Growing up in Claremore, Oklahoma, grew up playing sports, it really helped me a lot be good at Madden. There's so much stuff I do during a game as far as strategic that I remember sitting on a couch with my dad talking about football.
Catch it, yes, yes. And it is barely in there.
These young guys are really good at the game, but as far as understanding football, that's where they lack. But me, I like to think I'm different. I'm really good at the game, and I'm really smart when it comes to football, and I think that's why I've had so much success.
Potential $25,000 play right here.
And there it is. Wow. Richardson holds on, and that play alone is going to win him the Madden 18 Classic.
I was the best in the world last year, and I won a lot of money, and everyone wants that same success. And so when they play me now, I know I'm getting everyone's best shot, but that makes me better.
Oh, yeah, let's go!
I don't want anyone to sleep on me. You know, I love competition. I want to have it any other way.
Top the hill, it's got a step. Wham, wham!
For me to, you know, get to Dallas and make the Final Four, it's going to take my IQ, my sports IQ. I have to be able to manage the clock better.
Gotta let it rip. And picked up! Skimbo will hold on!
I'm the guy right now, and that keeps me hungry. I don't want to see these young kids win just yet. You know, this is still my time, and they think it's their time, but it's not. They need to take a step back real quick.
The player that I'm looking forward to play the most easily is Skimbo. Reason being, everyone says he's the new GOAT, and I want to prove people that Skimbo really isn't as good as everyone seems he is, or at least in my opinion, he's not as good as everyone seems he is.
Can't get lucky all game. Can't get lucky all game.
Okay, I guess.
I guess. All right.
Yeah, Skim's up there yelling that he wants the ball back. You need to be careful about giving up the big play here. Ooh,
wow.
What's going on?
Scooping a score. Malcolm Butler. That's why you put him in the game, Belichick.
0-2 to start the season, but don't go betting against Skimbo just yet. His current 5-game win streak shows that the defending champ is looking to top the division and secure that first-round bye. These next games are going to be key. Prestige of a spot at the Madden Bowl and a once-in-a-lifetime shot at the $500,000 prize pool is about to live and die right here in LA. Despite these player superstitions, this deep into the Madden Ultimate League season, luck has officially been eliminated from the equation.
Anytime you make a live event, if you're going to advance far, chances are you're going to play Skimbo.
The champ versus the family man. Skimbo playing to keep the streak alive, Spot Me Please struggling for Madden Ultimate League survival.
Can he get on his horse?
Oh, he's on it.
Touchdown, Spot Me Please.
Spot Me wipes the sweats off his hands. Skim has a look of disgust. Renfro, he's got to the outside.
We talked about special teams. We're in for a game.
Skimbo responds big, and if you Spot Me Please, you can't do that.
Can he do it again? He is gone. Put it on the board. Touchdown.
Are you kidding me?
In the end, it would come down to one final play.
Spot Me Please.
Smart route. Gotta let it go.
But there would be no fairy tale ending. Michael Skimbo continues his campaign of scorched earth John Madden football. But if he wants the divisional title, he's gonna have to avenge his early season loss to young Kiv. On the other side of the Elite Conference, Ghost and Blocky are duking it out to determine who will be the divisional leader.
Blocky's a very good defensive player. He sends a lot of pressure. He's very solid on offenses also, so he's a good all-around player.
It's tough to say that he was in the easier division, but that's just the case of how that locked out. And so when he went cross-divisional, next thing you know, you're facing Skimbo, you're facing Kiv, you're facing Stevie J, three very powerful players, but at some point he's got to stop this losing streak.
And he'll hand it to Herschel. And Walker will power his way in.
Oh, look at Blocky!
Blocky. Grant in the open field. Touchdown.
Disappointment from Ghost, but a massive sigh of relief from Blocky.
Go, man!
The first of the Elite Conference playoffs buys will officially go to none other than the 16th seed himself.
Can I go? You watch that game?
So where you at in the division? You still number one now?
I fumbled on my last 2 drives.
It doesn't change the fact between an L and a W. It's true. You gotta just move on now.
Moving on from setbacks is something Michael Skimbo has been doing with a vengeance since his initial 2 losses to start the season.
First game versus Kiv, when he beat me, I felt like I had chances to win that game and I just didn't capitalize, and he got the win. And then my game versus Stevie, he just blurred me, like he blew me out. So then I regrouped, focused, and realized it's gonna be a long season. I railed off, I think 6 in a row now, and now I got 2 more left.
But don't you go calling it a comeback. The champ never left the building, and the player who prides himself most on preparation now has himself a front row seat for the Stevie J Kiv matchup.
Goes back to the run again, and McKinnon.
He's short!
No one really takes me out of my game. I just focus on what I'm doing, and the headphones are super loud, so he can't even really hear what they're saying, so no one really gets into my head.
Oh, that's lucky. I gotta win now. I can't get that loose.
Quick throw, and it's a pick.
Let's go! Let's go!
Joel winning 22-10, late field goal by Prodigy. And throws to Stevie.
And he's got room!
Wilson might take this back to the house for the game.
Let's go, baby!
In the Ultimate League, you play your division twice. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of adjustments and mind games and chess matches going on that, like, it's gonna be tough. Like, you're gonna have to be on your toes.
A lot of people have the normal stereotype in the back of their head that gamers really don't care about their appearance, the way they dress, the way they publicly act sometimes. Yeah. I like looking good. I have at least 30 pairs of Jordans, you know. It's not a myth. When you feel good, you play good. To feel good, you have to look good 110%. So I've always loved football. I was born into a football family. I played a lot of football when I was younger. That helped out a lot too, like knowing where to go in certain spots and where you're supposed to be if you're a user and a linebacker.
And there goes Amo!
One more touchdown! This game is over! Come on!
When you're talking about Joel, you're talking about one of the most charismatic, entertaining players that we have on the circuit. His trash talk is second to none.
Well, I mean, how hot is that? How do you get your 2 belts?
I've seen games that I've dominated and completely changed, momentum's completely changed just off of me being able to talk trash, because it definitely gets into your opponent's head.
And once again, goes up top. JoelCP came roaring back.
Not many people can do that, especially at the young age of 18. He's a young man you got to look out for.
I'm focused, I'm prepared, I feel like I can win every single game.
Describe to us who Prodigy the person is.
So I'm more of a laid back, just relaxed kind of guy. You know, I'm always cool with everybody. Not too outspoken when I'm playing, because I'm not really here to entertain people, I'm just here to win.
So here we go. The big talker versus the silent stalker. A match with their seasons hanging in the balance.
And it's gonna be picked off.
Noble Prodigy, he actually beat me in the last tournament that I was in. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Derrick Henry
with Herschel Walker. What the? Oh my goodness.
What am I doing right now?
7-3. Hands it off to Henry. Gets a block. Touchdown, Joel.
What's up?
Quiet? Or maybe just tongue-tied? Unfortunately, Prodigy would go on to another loss against Ghosts, which means he's saying bye-bye-bye to any playoff aspirations.
It was a great experience. You know, it's just fun to be able to be here, see all the guys, play through the season. It was a long season. Of course, not the way I wanted it to go, but hopefully next time I can do better.
You following along? We've got one last week of regular season games. One player in the Elite Conference is about to leave town debacled. And one final playoff bye is still to be determined. It's all part of the process on the road to the Madden Bowl. We're in the thick of it now, people. And these next two matches will lock down the playoff picture.
So let's talk about Blocky, he just beat me this year earlier, so I kind of feel like I have a grudge against him. He's a cool dude though, but I know I'm gonna have to go out there and play my best versus him.
And now he has an opportunity to, be honest, go from worst to first. Still riding off that hot streak. He started the season 4-0, and now Joel trying to wreck it. And the fumble, it's on the ground, picked up by Lawrence Taylor. And LT will take it to the crib. Mariota scrambling. X cut back, and he made the wrong read. Covers up that B route once again. He goes up top. Touchdown, Blocky.
Oh my goodness. Blocky is surgical right now, Scott.
And with that win, Blocky just shut up JoelCP and all of the doubters. Score 1 for the underdogs. Well, the plot of this next game is about as straightforward as a punch to the face. Domination versus desperation.
There's some room for error, but you still can come back, fight through all of that, and make a run in the playoffs, and that's what SpotMe needs to do today.
Still has time, 7 minutes left in the game. 7 minutes left in his Ultimate League life for SpotMe and Langford.
With Langford, the budget cap halfback, Scott, are you kidding me?
Putting it on SpotMe, please. He's down 17.
My biggest fear is probably letting all the people that support me down. I always have so much support, so letting people down is probably my biggest fear.
63 seconds left in this one. Of course, Stevie J happy about the outcome of this one.
Yeah, oh my
Boyd's
God.
a hell game.
And Steven Chavaruski.
4th and goal.
He's worked hard.
And hangs on Moorfield. That'll be it for him. Be a couple knees.
We've said a lot of good things about Taylor Robertson, but I'm telling you, you can't say enough.
But I just want to say, this man, I have the most respect for him. He has a full-time job, he's got a family, he's got a kid, and he's still able to be one of the best players in the world.
You have 3 opponents in your division, so I want you to tell me something about Joel.
Oh, God.
21-7.
He's just always talking. Even when he's losing, he will be talking, so we'll see how it works out for him.
I was gonna learn that anyway.
Goes Madden, he just won a belt. I think he's, to me, to be completely honest, he's not very good. He stinks. He's awful at the game.
I thought you were a champion. Where's the belt? Where's the belt? I thought you were a champion.
I just see that Goes game as a bye. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not gonna have to really lock in for that game whatsoever. It'll be a cruise.
I'll take care of business the next one. We'll see who has the last laugh.
And Joel, coming off that last game, he really needs to get his act together. He needs to get back to the in-your-face Joel, the one that's making those noises. As for Ghost, he needs to keep playing his game.
Today's play of the day, revenge. Dished up ice cold.
Downfield for goals! Touchdown!
When we don't hear Joel yelling, we pretty much know what the score is over there.
Just in general, I've been playing the worst Madden I've possibly played, which sucks because I feel like I was really, really good coming into the tournament.
The scoreboard registers each victory in the same way, but every Madden players know that some wins are definitely sweeter than others.
Skimbo would need to beat you by 16 points in order to take the bye away from you. How does that sit with you?
I feel like I'm in good position with that. I'm just going to try to control the game and play my style.
Hester! Adam in there for Skim, and there's one touchdown. And it's a pick by Kim. That's a backbreaker by Ed Reed. That's a pick. Second of the game. This time it's Wilson. Loaf of bread time. All day.
Oh!
Cuts it back.
Oh my God! Give me a fumble for 6! Oh, Kim, that was it!
3rd and 17, throws another pick. This one's in the fridge. The throw, up top, Hester. Can he get there? He is!
Oh.
Touchdown, Skim!
When Skim's got his hand up, he knows he's back. Does he go for 2? Does he go for 2, Scott?
And he goes for it. Crooms gets in there.
Oh, it's a battle.
Oh, do I kick it deep or do I? Oh, no.
He's going onside. He's going for glory. If he gets this, it's going to be bananas in here.
It's improbable. Here's the onside kick. It's on the ground. And he got it.
I think Skip's got it.
He's got it. He's going to have it at the 42.
Are you kidding me?
He throws it up top. One-on-one!
Hester's got it! Hester's got it!
Gotta get to the line.
Get to the line, it's ticking, it's ticking!
Last play of the game. Buys more. Can't get rid of it, and Kiv wins the division. He's going to get the first round bye.
The irony here is lost on no one. Even though Skimbo won the game, point differential means Kiv has the psychological advantage of divisional dominance, a first-round playoff bye, and the serious stack of simoleons that come with claiming the top spot. The regular season is over. The next step for the 12 players left standing in the Madden Ultimate League is single elimination playoffs, the most intense Madden.
Here in the wild card round of the
The Madden Ball is only 3 wins away, and at this point there is absolutely no room for bad play calls, no place for a lapse in concentration, and absolutely positively no second chances. Next time on Inside the EA Sports Madden Ultimate League.